Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil lay inside your box now while the angels fly over my headstone.
We got our mic check in this motherfucker. Hold up. We don't got no sound. We don't got no sound, man. Come on, man. You know what the deal is. We just out here doing it like this. We got a mic checker. I need this shit loud and clear for them niggas in the back. Oh yeah. Hold on. Can I hear myself through the stereo too? Yes, I can. But I think I'm gonna put that away and just listen through the headphones. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. We live. We live. This is it. This is the God's Hour. This is the God's Hour podcast, episode 1, numero uno. For my people who don't speak Spanish, that means number 1. And let me tell you, this is about to be a number 1 motherfucking podcast. And hold up, because I got to turn that fan off. I'm sure you can hear that shit in the back. Now, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. A few things. I mean, this is the number 1. We slacking right now, B. We fucking up already. Shit. Gotta fucking go all the way the fuck up there to turn my fan off and shit. Jesus. All right. So, I would like to introduce myself, or reintroduce myself for people who don't know, for people who maybe they're not familiar with Big Serbs. I am from Ontario, California. It's about like 30 miles, like 20 something miles east of Los Angeles, California. I was born in LA County. I was raised around LA County. Free lunch programs in the summer a few times when I was staying with my tia. You know, I'm Mexican. If no one knew, you know, a la raza, you know what I mean? Fucking shouts out to all my Mexicans out there rapping, fucking entrepreneurial shit like that. You know what I mean? Fucking there's not really too many rappers where I'm from. There's like Grinch, and I forgot the other homie's name. They're I would consider them like the most popular rappers from like my city. Let me look them up real quick. Hey, this is like some Joe Budden shit. I could just play it from the computer, and I'm probably gonna get flagged because I already know those fools fucking. They use some shit. Yung Rest, there he is. Grinch and Yung Rest, shout out to y'all. Fucking. Welcome to Ontario. Yup, the famous. Sun-kissed water tower right there. Let me see. Yo, this shit's fucking. This shit is fucking dope, bruh. They got Sammy's Liquor Store. For people who don't know, Sammy's Liquor Store is like, it's like a real known like liquor store and shit, like in the hood over there. Chili Sosa goes over there, if you know who Chili Sosa is. Yeah, like fucking, this is really dope. Like these guys, you know, for people like you probably never heard of, they're really dope. I never heard of them for sure. They're really old. They're older. Like they're probably like at least 10 years older than me. So shouts out to them. They're fucking they're dope. This video, Welcome to Ontario, came out in 2020. But yeah, this is the game. They fuck with like the game and stuff, I noticed, because they use all their beats. You guys gotta get your own producers, guys, original beats. You guys gotta own the music. Come on now. We can't keep doing this shit where we fucking use other people's beats and shit like that. I was doing that for a long time. Fuck that shit, bruh. I swear to God, it don't do shit but cause confusion and all kinds of negative shit, bro. When you just take someone else's beat, cause I'ma just keep it real. It's not cool to take someone's beat. It's really not cool to sample, for being like really, like fucking, like being real about it. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just a fucking respect thing, but y'all gotta make your own beats, gotta get that shit out, or at least own that shit right now. I don't know if you can hear, but hold on. I got me, when anything is possible, anything is probable. You feel me? Anything can happen, any moment, you feel me? And we trying to make these moments last, you feel me? And you know, in the era of post VUDULUV, you know what I mean? Like I worked on that album for so long, bro. Like, oh man, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, we're making that Serbies heavy Hennessy right here, bro. This is that. This is that woo woo. This is that shit that gets you told up, bro. All you gotta do is get 0 sugar Minute Maid lemonade and a shot of Henny and just put it in a cup and do this right here. Shake it a couple times. That's not bad. More lemonade. Perfect. Now, Ontario. I wouldn't say I grew up in Ontario. I would just say like I met some cool girls over here, beautiful women over here that I miss. I went to school over here, high school, and there wasn't really too much like gang shit, like Yung Rest and all them. Like they're obviously from the OG barrio, you know what I mean? Like the OGs, where they're from, like. I was never really exposed to that, but I was around a lot of street elements, let's just say, because I'm not gonna say and or jeopardize anything that I'm not gonna be liable or responsible for, because I got a big fucking mouth. Let's just keep it real. You feel me? Anyone that follows me on Twitter knows that I be saying some crazy shit sometimes. And sometimes, to be honest with you, I be looking at my own shit like, damn, this motherfucker's crazy, but that's me, bruh. And what the fuck are you gonna do, you know what I mean? I'm not about to sugarcoat shit. I'm not about to come in here with a new personality and shit. You feel me? Like, I'm just me. And I always will be. And you should always be yourself too, you know what I mean? You should never be like anybody else. And you know, pursue your dreams, man. I feel like people, they get stuck in a place where they're comfortable and like whatever ambitious hopes or ideas or plans they have, it kind of just falls to the wayside. And it happens to me too. It's a daily thing that we gotta fight, you know what I mean? We gotta fight for our dreams on, you know what I mean? As corny as that fucking sounds, like, you know, every day we're fucking doing some shit we don't like on some level. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we could all use like a few more hours of sleep, or could use fucking, I don't know, like some dumb shit like that. You feel me? Shit, the Henny just hit me. I fucking forgot what the fuck I was even gonna talk about. What the fuck was that? Was that my water bottle? I heard the pop. Damn. Definitely don't want that in the shit. Gotta always have that water, man. We could drink too and have fun, but we gotta balance, you know what I mean? It's all about a balance. So, I was raised, you know, pretty old school. You know, I wasn't like a fucking like super, you know what I mean? Like a super street fucking dude or whatever. I just like, I grew up around the raza, like Baldwin Park, El Monte, you know. Fucking, I don't really kind of want to talk about my personal life too much, but I do want to kind of explain where the content comes from. Because when I make my music, some people might think, some people like might not understand what it is, you know what I mean? And it's just better if you just hear from me. Like, you know, I'm proud to say I am not a gang member. I'm not gonna say I'm not affiliated, but there it is right there. I just know a lot of people, and a lot of people's is my family, you know what I mean? And if you want to really think about it, we're all like family in some sense, like, not to be like corny again, but fucking that's just what it is. Get a sip of this Henny, Serbi's heavy Hennessy. Delicious. I started, you know, I have a cousin, you know, his name is, he already has, my cousin Matthew, fucking Mufasa, you know, because I wasn't going to say his name, but he fucking has his full name, like, fucking, you know, if they're, like if they want to find him and shit, like, so, like if he goes missing or something, so, he was rapping before me, like, I don't know when he started. He probably started maybe like a year or two or something like that. Like, he started rapping like in 2012 or 11, something like that. And I just always like thought it was cool. Like, oh, like I love music. I always loved music from when I was a kid. Like, I've always had a passion for art, like hip hop. Just hip hop culture always drew me in. Like, this shit, the whole fact that I could talk to like my audience, like, from the comfort of my own home with my own studio setup. Like, I like this shit. I love going to shows and meeting people, and I always love like the whole breakdance phase hip hop went through and shit, where you guys served and when it was crunk and all that. Like, I loved all, even like this new corny ass shit that's coming out now, this new music. Some of it is corny, but some of it is good too. So it's like, you know, you could never like you could never be ungrateful about hip hop if you really love it, you know what I mean? Because it's always gonna change and it's never gonna be the same. So you might as well crank that Soldier Boy, whatever the fuck it is at the time, and just, you know, keep it pushing. But what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I got interested in rapping because of my cousin in 2012. So I would write fucking dumbass rhymes. Like I would from 2012 to like when I really started writing songs, which was like January, like right after I turned 17. Like right when I turned 17, like I started making songs, and then March of that year, my pops gave me my first microphone, and then I started making songs on GarageBand. But I would write dumbass rhymes from like 2012 to like, or I shouldn't say the years, but like, you know, did I just say my age right now and shit? No. Okay. So, I would like fucking just try to rhyme like I'm bad to the bone, like get stoned and go home and dumb shit like that. Like, you know, like I was just trying to rhyme. So like anything that rhymed, like I would just say, but it was just super dumb shit. Like fucking dumb shit. Like I'll hit him in his face, put him in his place, and you know what I mean? Like just dumb like shit that was like, what the fuck? Like so that all, you know, went away when I started making songs. And I had my cousin on my first mixtape. It was a song called We Gon' See. And I forgot how the hook went, but it was like something something done. We gon' see, we gon' see, we gon' see. He's all something about say that we gon' make it, but we gon' see. That shit was hard as fuck at the time. That shit we like, ooh, we gon' see, nigga. Like what? That shit was hilarious. But yeah, shouts out to my cousin Mufasa. We're kind of like doing our own thing at the moment. Like he wants to pursue music in his own direction, and I want to pursue music in my own direction. And same thing with Travis Styles. And I think it was much needed. We were working on music, the three of us together, for like a good at least two solid years of us constantly working together. But sometimes, like, you know, energies, you know, like I think sometimes the energy gets stale or some like the energy gets off at one point. And I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying that, you know, like things move, you know, and shit ain't the same. Like life is constantly changing, and you have to be aware of the changes, you know. So if my cousin, you know, whenever my cousin, you know, this isn't like fucking like what is it, like fucking we're going solo or something. Like if they ever want to make music, they know they could hit me up. And you know, obviously for my cousin that wouldn't be nothing, and for Travis Styles, you know what I mean, it wouldn't be free. And super delicious. I hope they do some dope shit. They're supposed to do an album. I'm not even gonna say what it is, the album title, but I'm not even gonna lie. Oh shit, something's fucking up. What the fuck? What the fuck? I hear something in the recording. No, we're only 19 minutes in. Whatever. All right. Hopefully you don't hear this shit. I'm gonna just keep going. So yeah, they're supposed to do an album, Travis Styles and Mufasa. Hopefully they do it, they get it done, and they do it however they want to do it. But I have the last like I have all the music we ever made, obviously, because I produce everything. Just keep it 100. I produce everything we ever made was made here at Palace 81 Studio. Shout out to the fucking Palace 81, the fucking most eloquent, luxurious, illustrious, magnificent place to be. The energy is always amazing. I could always, count on getting some good shit over here, especially right here in the sala with right underneath the good chandelier. Beautiful setting. I should have put a fucking movie on in the background. But fucking, I hear something by the window. That's why I'm over here looking fucking, if there's like a fucking peeping Tom or something. I don't know. Who cares? Fucking. Shit, that shit already giving me a buzz. That Henny right there, that shit made me go quiet for a couple of seconds. Let me hit this pen real quick, get my mind going on some things. I'm smoking on some Girl Scout cookies and I have Girl Scout cookies like sour. I think it's called Sour Saturn, but I'm saving that one. I forgot what this one was already. I'm already that high. Woo! We got Girl Scout cookie. Oh, some house wax from fucking the dispensary over here, fucking that I go to and shit. They have like this house wax and shit. It's all right. It's not fucking really good, but it's really good with the because it's like a crumble. So fucking when you have it with the shatter, it's a really good combination. I'm gonna put my drink down and start drinking some water because I don't want to fucking be all incapacitated, as fucking B-roll would say. But yeah, they got the fucking Pokemon raids going on, yo. And I don't know why they kicked me out of the raid. I think it has something to do with the internet connection, but I hate when that shit happens, especially during a raid. Like I guess non-Pokemon players won't understand, like Pokemon Go players, but if you're waiting like fucking 3 minutes for a lobby and you get kicked out, bruh, I swear to God, I fucking wanted to fucking smash a table in half. I wanted to fucking punch somebody through a pizza shop window, as fucking Sean Price would have said. Some good shit right there, dog. I'm gonna give a shout out to my producers, you know what I mean? Float Lucid and C, JLVSN, Jay Levison, I think is how you would pronounce it. Nelonius, I think he changed his name to Spark the Law now. Fucking that dude. Yo, man, you gotta like, you gotta keep the name. Like, Nelonius was dope, like, But Spark the Law is like, I don't know about that one, Chief. I'm just keep it real with you. You make dope beats, bro. I'm not hating on your music. I'm just saying the name because the whole thing, it's about everything, bro. You can't just like fucking make dope beats and then your name is all wacky. You know what I mean? As IP, the guy would say, you know. Shouts out to the Jammer. Shouts out to DJ Adobe Premiere. Shouts out to Brooks XY. I'm looking forward to making music with all my producers. You know, I know some of them be like, oh, this fool's full of shit or something because fucking I'll hit them up. Like I'm like on some Kanye shit where I have like all these ideas, but then like I won't execute them all. Like I heard like Yeezus had like a different cover album cover and shit like that or something like that. But you know, that's just Gemini shit, bro. Like I'm not, I'm not just stuck on one thing, you know. If like like how do I put it? Like if I get the energy I need, I'm gonna give that energy out. But if I'm not feeling that energy's not gonna, translate. And that has nothing to do like personally with nobody. It's just, maybe I won't be in the mood to rap that day, and someone will want one of their beats to be done, but I don't like it or something like that, right? Like, I mean, and most of the time it's not even that, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever, right? Oh man, I'm fucking hungry. I shouldn't have did this while I was hungry, but we're gonna see how far we could go because I wasn't even gonna like record this whole thing. I was just like, fuck it, might as well. I might record until 9 if that's what the dealie is. The God's Hour, the intro is Karma, produced by Weirdo. I reached out to him to see if, we could get something figured out about, me licensing the song and all this shit, but I don't think he owns it, so we're just gonna have to thug it out until we reach something. But shouts out to Weirdo. He's a really dope producer. He said, I think he told me like he likes my stuff. He messaged me on SoundCloud and I asked him if I could use his music for the podcast, but he unfortunately hasn't responded. So I'm just gonna take that as a pending response. I'm not gonna take that as any disrespect. You know what I mean? I really gotta work on that. I really be fired up on niggas that it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I don't want people, especially rappers, to feel like they have to come to California like or looking over their shoulder any type of way, or anybody else for that matter. You know what I mean? Like I understand I could be like intimidating at times, but I just stand on like certain principles. Like when you fucking steal my money and you don't give it back, like that's the problem. Or like when you just blatantly steal my songs and fucking make people believe like you're the guy that fucking actually originated the fucking style you stole. So just besides those two things, like, everybody else is good, but the people who they know who they are. And it's not a thing like bada bing, so I keep hearing that bullshit. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, it sounds nasty. I hope you don't hear that shit. It doesn't look from my controller, it doesn't look like you can, but in other news, rest in peace to Michael K. Williams, bruh. We need to stop doing drugs, guys, straight up. Like I know that was like a really fucked up to say like right after, something to say after you say rest in peace, but I'm tired of it, guys. Like I really, like who else are we gonna lose? Like really? Like, how many more people are gonna have to go before, I think this shit's nonstop, bruh. And I think, you know, I love Michael K. Williams and The Wire. I think he's a phenomenal actor. I love the fucking HBO shit he did. I love that more than anything where the Black Market, that was hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. Rest in peace to Michael K. Williams, bro. His acting was on another level just as a human being. You looked at the shit that he was doing, like philanthropy shit, and just being like a social dude. Like, you could tell, like, you could just tell when a person is just genuine, you know what I mean? And for him to OD and just kind of, pass the way he did, it was like almost shocking, because you would think, you wouldn't think that, you would think, maybe he has a drinking issue or something like that. But like heroin is just a nasty drug, guys. Like, one of my homies was like, "You ever seen a truck full of heroin?" And I'm like, "No." He's all, "I have." I'm like, "That's what's up." But I was just being stupid. And he's like, you're stupid, fool. Like, it was just so, like, like, please don't do that shit, guys, please. That fentanyl be fucking. That fentanyl's a motherfucker, man. Joe Budden said it best. And I'm not about to criticize anyone doing drugs. I'm just saying, let's just stop doing them. There's just bad, all around bad. And I talk a lot about, the age that Charlie, you know what I mean? Because it's nasty. Like, they literally had fucking a war. China win a war, or Britain win a war. Like, however the fuck that went, the opium wars. Like, there was opium wars and shit. They were smoking the cowboys out. Robert De Niro and the fucking Once Upon a Time in, was it New York? Or whatever that movie's called? Once Upon a Time in whatever. Yeah, man, that shit's not good. Someone close to me has told me like like how it feels like and shit, and just from that, I would never want to do it. Just because, for you to feel that feeling, bruh, I don't think you could ever be like, not saying not addicted to it, but bruh, you're gonna want to do it again, and if you do it again, you're gonna want to do it again, and then that's it, bruh. You're fucking you're getting every day. You're waking up and getting it done. You good, boy? What's going on? Buddy, you're ruining the podcast. Buddy. I wasn't in anticipation of this event, buddy. I switch accents, buddy. Buddy, what's going on? What you mean? Buddy? Is there something that you mean? In between the lines. Yeah, man, here we go with the fucking dry spots. I fucking just recorded a song like for the first time since I've gotten sick, and it sounds alright. Oh shit. Why are we cutting off? Okay. But yeah, like, it sounds alright. I gotta listen to it more. Every time I listen, I make a new song. It's always a love and hate relationship. I I don't ever like when it comes to making like fresh songs, especially songs I just made. Like I just made the song like an hour or two ago or something like that. I always like have like a, do I like it? Do I not like it? Is this the one? Is it not the one? Very, very rare. Very, very rarely will you make a song and you know it's a hit. Like, and not even really a hit, like a song that's really good, you know what I mean? Because I think I made hits that aren't hits, you know what I mean? They're not fucking on the radio. They don't got like 40,000 views or whatever the fuck like that. Like, you know, they could have like 10 views or whatever on fucking YouTube, but I just think it's really dope, you know? And that's the thing. You can't get caught up in this view game because at the end of the day, those ain't your views. Like, unless, like, you know what I mean? Like, like if you got it on, like, Twitch or YouTube or all this other shit, like, you don't own it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So you have to be very careful about the things you strive to do. You know what I mean? Because it's a fucking losing game. It's like trying to gamble in the fucking casino and, you know, whatever the fuck. I forgot what I was even gonna fucking say because I'm trying to play Pokemon over here, which I shouldn't be doing while I do a fucking podcast, which is some Gemini bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, when I was growing up and it was a hot summer fucking day and I was at my tia's house in Baldwin Park, the only thing that would make me like, you know what I mean? The only thing that would fucking, like that would save me would be a WWF ice cream from the fucking ice cream truck, man. We lived in like it was like a gated little like section of a block. Like it was like this man, he had a front house, a middle house, and a back house. And his name was Mr. Clark. He's probably passed away right now. Rest in peace, Mr. Clark. You know, he rented out one of his houses to my tia, another one to my parents back in the day. And I would stay there a lot of the times when I was a kid at my tia's house, in the middle house. And by this point, my parents had already, you know, we had moved out by that time. And the ice cream truck man would pull up, bam, right in front of the gate. And I would ask my tia if I could get some ice cream, or my cousin. I think it was my cousin because my tia was always at work. So my cousin, you know, if he wanted one, he would have like $5. So I think a WWF ice cream back then was like probably like $2 or something. So if he had $5, he would just give, you know, whatever, one for me, one for him. And I would always want to collect them all, but I only like got two. Because like not all the ice cream truck fucking drivers sold, you know, the WWF ice cream bars, you know what I mean? I don't even think they sell them now. But that shit is hilarious. I forgot why I was even talking about that too. That's like the third shit I forgot about something. I got my notes, guys. Don't worry. If you stuck around by this point, I want to thank you. You know what I mean? Because I'm straight up freestyling this shit, not giving a fuck. The importance of having goals. I think, you know, I think at some point we always get stagnant. Or not stagnant, but we don't progress, you know, at at a level I feel we should. And I feel like that just goes for everybody. Like, if you have goals and you reach them, make more goals. Because what's going to happen is once you reach those goals, you're going to be chilling. You're going to think, oh, that's it. You know, fuck it. Like, you know, I reached my goals and that was it. Like, nah, you got to really do this shit. Let me close my window. Yeah. Damn, now I really can't hear nothing. I should have had the fucking window closed the whole time. Fuck. 40 fucking minutes, shit. You want to do this to me, Vinny? Fucking. I want to watch the Many Saints of Newark, bro. I fucking can't wait. I want to watch the Many Saints of Newark. It looks so dope. That movie, you know, shouts out to Joey Diaz, you feel me? I want to watch that movie, Many Saints of Newark, just because it's like, it's Joey Diaz, bro. And then you got the Punisher on that shit. What? Damn. Oh, man. So fucking, I want to go see that shit. And then I want to go see Venom after that. I was loud as fuck. That shit was loud as fuck. But, The Many fucking Saints of Newark, the pre-sequel to The Sopranos, bruh. The Sopranos was such a fucking crazy show. Like, I'm like still on the 4th season, and I'm like, damn, you could really see like the first season's like, damn, this shit's fucked. And it goes from there. Like the 2nd season is like, oh, like they're finally prosperous, and the 3rd is getting rocky, and then by the 4th season it goes downhill, and then the 4th season goes downhill, and the 5th season is just like a drop. Every episode's just like fucking damn, like, you know what I mean? This shit's happening, and it just goes down really quick, you know. So I want to watch the Many Saints of Newark. I want to watch the new Venom movie. I just made a video out of that while I was doing the podcast, because I'm a fucking Gemini, and you better fucking believe it. I might be a little tipsy, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I think we gotta support each other as artists. We don't do that. We don't do that enough. You know, especially Mexicans, bro. What the fuck is up with us, bro? Like, are we like too like fucking? Like, what is it? Are we too gangster for unity or something? Like, are we trying to prove how hard we are or something? Pause. Like, are we trying to prove how thug we are or some shit? Cause, bruh, none of us stick together. Like, Sick Jackin' and B-Real, yeah, but they came in together. Like, you know, Psycho Row and B-Real, like, they came in. Like, you know, and I just think it's fucking stupid, bro. Like, Shoreline, they broke up, and it's like, fuck, dude. Like, we never, ever support each other. When did Kid Frost bring in the next Kid Frost, you know? When did Lighter Shade of Brown fuck with Kid Frost? When did they fuck with, you know, all we ever do is beef with each other. Does anyone fucking see that besides me? Like, it's fucking unbelievable, bruh. And I don't, and it's really getting me upset, because I wish I had somebody that mentored me, put me in the game. Sad Boy Loco, I don't know where the fuck, if he's in the Pinta, or I don't know what the fuck is up with him. I don't mean to be offensive, but I seen him. At the YG show that one time in Riverside, they came through a YG. It was a Still Braces tour. Awesome. Me and my sister had a great time. And she got lost and fucking hooked up with some dude and blamed it on me. Shouts out to you, sister. You're fucking awesome for that bullshit. We gotta stick together, man. Fuck that shit. You know? And work with each other. Like, you know, we're on some solo dolo shit, you know, when you see Dr. Dre, you see him with Snoop. You see him with Daz. When you see Snoop, you see him with fucking this dude and that. You know what I mean? And like everyone knows each other. Like with I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say this. With black people in hip hop, you see unity. When you see Mexicans in hip hop, you do not see unity. And I'm just saying why. I'm just asking why. If you got the question, if you got the answer to the question, or you got questions, fucking be my guest and comment, like it and share it, and you stay the argument. You feel me? Cause I would like to know, you know, what's going down. But at the end of the day, I feel like we should all just, you know, strive, progress, and believe in yourself. You gotta believe. Like when they say it starts with you, like it really starts with you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And the better we better ourselves, we could better others. And I feel like the moment we lose faith in anything, all that shit goes out the window. I mean, immediately. Like, I swear to God, like, you know, you block, you know, they say you block your blessings and all that. I don't think you block your blessings, but you definitely miss your blessings, not being grateful and not doing your due diligence, you know what I mean? Because the universe works in a certain way that you have to work with, you know what I mean? And if you don't work with it, like, it's just all kinds of fuck shit, you know what I mean? My fucking back is hurting. That's how I know I gotta fucking cut this shit already. Because I can't even believe I'm at 47 minutes with this shit. Damn. And this shit is dope, man. Like, I do this for the love, you know what I mean? And I just want to grow as an artist with an audience that, you know what I mean, I would like to communicate and be like-minded with, you know what I mean? Like, I want to build a community and feed people and break bags with brothers and shit like that. Like, really, because motherfuckers are dying left and right, bro. And we don't got mentors and shit. And we're not sticking together. And we're losing. I honestly feel like we're in like a fucking weird place in the world with all this shit that's on the news and the movies and shit that's out that we're consuming. And it's not good, you know what I mean? I feel like we could just be better, you know? Rest in peace to Biz Markie, DMX, Shock G, Black Rob, Prince Marky D, and Lil Loaded, bruh. Yeah, really important artists. I could say a lot of things about each of these artists, but I'm just gonna leave it to you know, thank you. Thank you for sharing your music, your energy, and being a part of what is, you know, this dope culture that we call hip hop. And with that, I'ma just leave it at that. That's all I needed to fucking say, you feel me? This is the God's Hour.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil lay inside your box now while the angels fly over my headstone.